I work at McDonald's. I've been there for about a year. It's tough out here for a worker nowadays. Making $8 an hour is not good enough for nobody. It's not good enough for nobody to live. It's not good enough for nobody to survive. It's not good enough for nobody to strive on. It's not good enough for nobody to take their lives on. It's not good enough for a family to be raised on.
Why I'm here today is because as a home care worker, we provide care for elderly and disabled people. We provide care for the most vulnerable people in the world. But with the care we provide, nobody acknowledges how much work we do and how much we should be getting paid. Our wages do not represent the job that we do, and somebody needs to be held accountable and stop paying us what we deserve.
Enough is enough. $50 an hour in a union is what we want. It's what we want for our communities, what we want for our families, and we will keep fighting until we win.
Sisters, I am honored to join with you here today. I'm honored to bring together the 400,000 AFL-CIO members who want to stand with you today, and we want to tell the corporate world that the race to the bottom is over today. We have construction workers, we have sheet metal workers, we have nurses, we have custodians, we have all workers are here today. We are here to unite as one. Show me! Show me! Show me!
workers and going on strike and standing up for $15 an hour and full-time hours for anyone that wants it. Well, Walmart almost listened. They gave everybody in the country $9 an hour. $9 an hour is not 15. Every worker at Walmart, every worker in retail, every worker in fast food, every worker in healthcare, every worker in America deserves $15 an hour. It's time to stand up and get $15 an hour for everyone.
Walmart has been using strategies that consist of, and sometimes retaliating against workers, but in most cases spending billions of dollars to let the community, or to kind of convince folks that they're good for the community and try to make their image look better. But I think the workers' stories and the experiences that the workers have faced themselves tell it all.
We want people who work at Walmart to be able to make a living wage. But more than that, we want them to be able to organize and have a voice on their job, because we know that without organized workers, there's no way that workers are going to continue to be treated well and secure anything that they win.
Thanks, everybody. All right, my name is Lenise, and I'm here with Donasia with Black Lives Matter of Boston. And we are here to stand in solidarity against economic oppression. So what must we do? We must fight, right? Yeah! All right, so join us in a chant that we're going to do. It's a Asada Shakur chant, all right? So when I say it, I want y'all to chant it right back, all right? It is our duty to fight for our freedom. It is our duty to fight for our freedom. It is our duty to win. It is our duty to win. We must love and support each other. We must love and support each other. And we have nothing to lose but our chains. We have nothing to lose but our chains. Peace, everybody. I'm here today as a representative for the building trades unions because I was once on the other side, earning $8, $10, $12 an hour and couldn't feed my 2 kids without having EBT and food stamps and housing subsidies to live. I'm now on the other side and I'm fortunate, but it shouldn't be a matter of fortune. It should be a matter of basic standards for everyone.
Hi everyone, my name is Bianca and I'm speaking on behalf of all the students here in Boston. We're here because we demand our institutions to be respectful to our workers, to be respectful to us. We're going to be the future workers of this country and we demand better.
Hi, my name is Keela. I work for G2 Secure Staff at Logan Airport. I'm a mother of 11 with 1 daughter on the way to college this fall. I have 12 grandchildren with 2 on the way. Now, we all know kids love cereal. In order to buy a gallon of milk, it's about $6. A box of cereal is $5. I make $10 an hour. You do the math.
I don't think that you're here at the State House. When we fight, we win. When we fight, we win.
What do we want? 15. When we need it? Now. What do we want? 15.
Everywhere we go,
Everywhere we go.
people want to know.
People want to know
What who we are.
who we are.
So we tell them,
So we tell them we are the union.
mighty, mighty union.
Mighty, mighty union.
Show me.
15.
Show me.
15. Are you fired up? Are you fired up? Woo! My name is Latiana Holmes. I'm a fast food worker and I work at Dunkin' Donuts. And I'm gonna be your MC. All right, the first person I'm gonna introduce is Reverend Dixon. Dickerson.
Right now, we want to think about Jeff Pendleton. the fast food worker whose death was partly due to low wages. His death, partly due to low wages. He could not afford his bail, which was $100. I have seen situations like this before. And there are a lot of Jeffs throughout the Commonwealth and throughout this nation, and it's a shame before God. Righteousness exalts a nation, but sin is a reproach to any people. And it's a sin and a shame before God when we trample upon people and allow them to walk in a way that is not dignified nor humane.
I am a manager of Burger King in Nashua, New Hampshire. I had the privilege of working with Jeffrey for the amount of time he was there. He was an all-around good guy. I had a privilege of working with him, talking to him. He didn't really seem like trouble because, I mean, he was going through a struggle just like the rest of us. Each one of us are going through our own struggle, and it's hard because, you know, a lot of us are working our butts off to try to support our families. We can't because we got corporate greed that are, that are stopping us. Excuse me. It hurt everybody when I found out that Jeffrey, was found dead in his cell. And I gotta tell you, everybody at work was really heartbroken over it. Like I said, he was a good guy. He didn't deserve what he got. And we're all here, we're all in his name. And I know he's looking down on us, and he's proud of us because he would want this. He would want to be here fighting for our right, for our living wage, and for able to support our families.
Pero esos jefes abusivos não nos vão acallar. E com o apoio de todos ustedes, vamos a seguir exigindo respeto e salário digno de 15 que todos nós outros merecemos.
Hello, my name is Mariana. I am Fabiana's daughter, so I'll be translating for her. Hello, my mother's name is Fabiana Santos, and she worked for almost 14 years in the kitchen of Faneuil Hall Restaurant, McCormick and Schmidt's. When co-workers and her stood up to complain about sexual harassment, verbal abuse, and other problems, on the job, the company tried to intimidate and to silence them. And in the end, 2 of them, including my mother, were fired. Every day, other immigrant workers like my mother are suffering discrimination, sexual harassment, wage theft, and other abuses. And if they speak up, they are threatened with being fired or turned over to immigration.
I want to talk about the 2 bills that are in front of the Senate right now. One of the bills is for fast food workers and for big box store workers. Yes. These corporations have billions of dollars. We eat at some of these establishments. We spend our money in these establishments. They deserve to pay the workers a living wage. They have the money and the means to do it, so they need to just get it done. Bottom line, we ain't playing. We ain't playing. We out here every day working hard. Equal work for equal pay, and the corporations are benefiting off our blood, sweat, and tears and time away from our family and friends and educations, trying to strive and make a better choice for our lives in Massachusetts, and they deserve to give it to us.
I am a student and I can barely afford to pay my tuition. This is unacceptable. Completely. How many students are here today? We all know what it's like when the bill collectors are calling us, knocking at our door. I say, I can't take it no more. None of us, we cannot take this no more. So we're going to stand up and we're going to fight for 15.
Today, you are our leaders. And we are standing in front of the building where the oldest continuous democracy in the United States of America lives. And I will tell you that this out here is what democracy looks like. It is on the streets. It is in the churches. It is in the union halls where great things in this country have originated. And you need to continue to show your leadership and raise your voices so that our colleagues in there can hear that they will not be denied. And make sure when you vote and when you support people who are running for office that they have pledged to $15 an hour.
Now this campaign is about
differences that I have with Secretary Clinton. Let me lay out just a few of them. Today, the minimum wage of $7.25 an hour is a starvation wage. She wants to raise the minimum wage to $12 an hour. Not good enough. Together, we're going to raise that minimum wage to $15 an hour. 5 years ago, no time at all, if we were here, somebody jumps up and says, you know, Bernie, this $7.25 federal minimum wage, starvation wage, we got to raise that minimum wage to $15 an hour. The person next to him would have said, $15 an hour? You want to more than double the minimum wage? You're crazy. You're thinking too big. It's impossible. Maybe $8, maybe $10, $15, no way. But what happened is that workers in the fast food industry, McDonald's and Burger King, Wendy's, they went out on strike. They stood up, they fought back, and they told this country we can't make it on a starvation wage. And then what happened 2 years ago? Seattle, Washington, $15. Los Angeles, San Francisco, Oregon, California, New York State, $15 an hour.